Good morning, teacher Veronica Chicaiza. Today we're going to present our outcome number 3, which is about newspaper stories. So let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome to USA Today. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the terrible road trip leaves 1 death and 2 wounded. So let's get started. 3 days ago, the Johnson's family traveled by researching a place on the internet. What they liked best was Machu Picchu, a magical and incredible place where they could do amazing activities such as camping and extreme sports. The family went camping and decided to make a bonfire. But they were not supposed to do that. A local person arrived there and told them, you had better not set fire here because you can provoke a disaster. Unfortunately, there was a drastic climate change and the little girl got the flu. Thus, she had fever and felt fatigued. The mom suggested to take a pill from the first aid kit. Now, welcome is a from Americana TV. She's going to give us more information about it.
As we know, the first aid was not only helpful, but also necessary for this sudden situation. The next day, the family decided to go to Plaza Manco Capac. They arrived on time to a fair where they could find some decorative objects such as stone balls, ceramic figurines, silver picture frames, and so on. Then there were presentations with cheerful music. The most representative music was folklore and bands. That type of music was more powerful than others. After the lunch, they visited Huayna Picchu National Park, and their plans were to ride horses and feed alpacas and vicuñas.
Thank you so much for the information, Nicole. Now let's listen to a witness testimony that is going to help us to understand this in a better way. So Paola Perez, please go ahead.
Yes. Unfortunately, they were not supposed to feed the wildlife, and the father has broken his leg by riding a horse. It was expected that they would go to the hospital, but they took the decision to return at the hotel. His wife suggests that he puts ice on it. After that, they were supposed to back to home. The wife has been driving the car when the child put on hilarious movie in his iPad. What impressed them was the setting and the special effects. While they were watching the movie, the battery died.
Thank you so much, Paola. Now let's continue with Evelyn Santamaria, who is going to give us more information about this terrible accident. She is in the place of the events.
Okay, the mom realized that the battery needs to be charged, so she tried to connect the device to the car. She could not see the train tracks and they suffered a terrible accident. Instantly, a helicopter arrived to carry them to the hospital. It was not only a terrible journey, but also tragic. The girl concludes saying, "We shouldn't have done there."
Yes, unfortunately. Thank you so much, Evelyn. Now let's continue with some questions that we have prepared for the witness and also for the little girl that suffered the accident. So go ahead, Evelyn, please.
Okay, so I have some questions. So the first one is for Paola. Why did the little girl get flu?
Because they could not set fire and there was a drastic climate change.
Okay, thank you. The second question is for Nicole. What did the family like best about the trip?
What they liked best was Machu Picchu.
Thank you so much. And Paola, what was the most representative music?
The most representative music was folklore and bands.
Okay. Nicole, what kind of decorative objects could they find?
They could find some decorative objects such as stone balls, ceramic figurines, silver picture frames, and so on.
Okay, interesting. And the next question, Paola. What was one of the park's rules for visitors?
One of the park's rules for visitors was not to feed the wildlife animals.
Okay, thank you. And Nicole, what did the family impress best about the hilarious movie?
Okay, what impressed them was the setting and the special effects.
Thank you so much, Nicole. And finally, Paola, why did the family have an accident?
The mother was trying to connect the device to the car, but did not see. That is, was approaching the train tracks and they suffered an accident.
Okay, so thank you so much for your intervention, your support, and all of the information. That's all for today. Remember to see this channel, and we see you tomorrow at the same time and the same channel. Thank you and bye.